Gigi on that. Hey, what up? Hey, Doreen. All right, I'm gonna wait for Candace and then we can go on with the reality recap. Hey, everyone. Did I miss her thing? No, I don't think she came on yet. Just waiting for Candace. Hello. Hey, Tay, every day. Oh, I gotta tell y'all a story of what just happened to me like less than an hour ago. I wanted to wait for Candace to come in. Hey. It's nothing too crazy, though. I'm like, maybe I should start the story while I'm waiting for her. Hey, Nia. What up? The real Nia Moore in the house. Thank you. I drink a shitload of water. Where is Candace at? See, and I thought I was going to be late today. All right, so I'm going to tell y'all this story, right? So I'm rushing. I'm going to pick up dinner, and I just went to this local pizza joint in the area. Mind you, I live in Jersey, so there's like a pizza joint on like every other corner. So then I'm in the store, and then I see this guy in front of me. I don't even want to say his race because... No. People is funny. I'm not going to even say dude's race because I ain't trying to get in trouble, you know, but I be profiling people, but I ain't trying to be a just hilarious up in here, so I'm going to leave the race out of it. Oh, wait, okay, Candace is here. Wait. We're going to get back to the story. EBZ, I plead the fifth. I ain't saying no race. Nope.
I was into the store. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Let me see. I was telling him a story while we waited.
Thank you, sir.
Something just happened to me when I went to this local pizza shop I was telling them, and this dude was inside the pizza store in front of me. And I didn't pay him no mind at first. And I'm like, I'm going to leave his race out of this because I'm not trying to be like a just hilarious. So then I order my pizza, and then I go out to my car, and the same dude that was inside, like probably like 5-10 minutes ago, is randomly walking around outside, and he comes up to me, and you know us people from Jersey and New York, basically the tri-state area, I guess we include Connecticut up in there too, we like our personal space. We're not like as nice as people in the South, you know? Like, it's kind of like back the fuck up, you know, give me my personal space type of thing. Even though in certain parts of New York you can't help it because that shit's just overly crowded. So anyway, the dude that was inside straight up comes to me like a little too close, and I'm like holding my bag with my pizza, and he's just smiling, and I'm just like, mind you, this was just like an hour ago, so it's already dark, and I'm just grabbing pizza so I can eat before we go live. So then he's just like, he's smiling and cheesing. He's like, oh, I'm not going to even do an accent because then y'all going to know the race. So let me just talk normal. I'm about to do it. So he was like, oh, can I ask you a question? And I'm just like, yeah. And he's like, is this pizza, you like it better than Domino's? And I'm just like, yeah, like the local pizza place better than Domino's. And he kept saying like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. And he's just like, okay, because you know, I've tried Domino's pizza. I'm like, everyone has. And he kind of gets a little closer, and I'm just like really uncomfortable, and we're like right next to my car, so I didn't even like do my little toot toot yet.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm just like, yo, you about to jack me or something? So now I'm getting uncomfortable, so then I actually make space. I like step back, and I'm just like, yeah, I like this, you know, pizza spot better. And he just kind of just made it seem like he didn't believe me. It was like super weird. Like the whole exchange was just like off. I'm just like, this is really weird. And I was just like, well, you can go inside and try it, you know? I'm like, I just got pizza, and I'm like, so you have to jack me for my slices? Because...
Oh my God.
And he's just smiling. He's like, oh, okay, like, and I'm just like, okay. And he's like looking, and he's like, have a good night. And I'm like, all right, like, good night. And then I'm still not doing my toot. I'm like, he needs to go a good amount of space away before I toot.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what people are gonna do. I'm like, is he about to take my car? Like, nah, man. So then I wait for him to go. I'm like, watching him. I'm like, he like leaves. I'm like, yo, that was just super strange. Like, what? Like, I know it doesn't sound as strange, but if y'all was there in the moment as like a woman and it's late at night and he got a little too close and it's like he don't believe me, and I'm like, dude, this pizza is better than Domino's. Like, what else? Like, what do you want? Like,
yeah, right?
I'm not saying his race, no. But yeah, I was like, okay. I'll tell you the race in DM.
Oh, goodness.
I was like, super weird. But anyway, so yeah, I just real uncomfortable.
Oh my God.
That was all. I'm alive. I'm here. It was super creepy. I don't like that. I mean, I don't mind people approaching me, but I was just like, bruh, like,
Yeah.
back up a little bit. Yeah. An older guy too. So it's not like he was like a cute young thing trying to holler like, nah. All right, you look like a troll. What was I gonna say? Oh, so I saw, before we get into the reality shows, I'm already blocking somebody. I saw you said yes to the dress.
Said yes to the dress.
Woo! That is what's up. Yo, you guys did the whole Beyonce thing. Like, yo. I saw that was like the first thing I went on Instagram. I was like, check them out in formation, okay?
Yes. So
y'all gotta see her page. Her and her bridesmaids all went, what do you call it? Dress shopping? Wedding dress shopping? Y'all see that photo? Killed it. In New York, right?
Yeah, in New York. I mean, the place that we went to, my friend got her wedding dress there. It's just an amazing experience. I highly suggest, like, if you're ever in New York, it's called Arcade Bridal. It's like any wedding dress you could ever think of is like in this place. So, I can't say too much because Awesome can't know what the dress and stuff looks like, but we had
be on here.
Yeah, we had a really good time. We went to brunch yesterday. We just made like a whole experience for everybody. And, that's what it's about. I love my friends. I love my girls. Like, I make it so much about them just as much as they make it about me. So we're having a really good time. It was real fun yesterday. Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
That's awesome. I was like, that was like a good time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's right. I went to WrestleMania yesterday. That was dope. My first time. I'm 34 years old, and I was screaming. The Rock did not come out because he was in Hawaii. I was stalking his social media for like a good 2 weeks, and I saw he was in Hawaii. Stone Cold was in California, so he didn't come out. Hulk Hogan came out. I didn't really care. Because, he said them little racist comments. So I was just
what
like,
did he say? I didn't hear what he said recently. And somebody was like, yo, he made...
It wasn't even recently. Now I forgot the whole story. But I remember posting about it. And did he say like the N-word? Do y'all remember Hulk Hogan? And then I feel like WWE kind of did away with him for a while, too. But then they brought him back. Like, they accepted him back, which is really weird. But, yeah, I was just like, Then he tried to be all funny, like... I don't even know, was WrestleMania, I think, in New Orleans last year. I don't know the name of their stadium, but he came out and he tried to be funny, like, oh, like, what's going on at such and such stadium? Mind you, we're in MetLife in New Jersey, so everyone started going boo, because it's like, you're trying to be funny, but you can't do that shit in Jersey. We don't even like the fact that they promoting it as New York, so we was like, nah. Then he messed up, trying to correct himself, and he was like, I'm just kidding, MetLife Center. We were like, boo, you still fucked it up. We're like, MetLife Stadium. Like, bye, Hawk, bye. But John Cena came back, so that was cool.
I know. It looked like you were having the best time.
Yes, I had a ball. I don't know if y'all seen it on the news, but a lot of people was pissed because the trains, they promised every 10 minutes, and a lot of people were stranded there for like a couple hours after the event. I saw like 4 or 5 in the morning, and it started pouring like around 2. It took me 40 minutes. Yeah, it took me like 40 minutes just to get out the parking lot. but at least I was like in my car.
Yeah.
So I was just like, you know, I would never do public transportation after a sporting event. Like even I went to MetLife last year for the Beyonce concert. The trains were screwed up then. And she had a sold out stadium, so it was probably still the same amount of people. It was like 80,000 something people. And there was just like a crazy crowd, and they all got rained on.
That's
like,
crazy.
This is hell. The governor of New Jersey spoke about it because I heard he was at the event too, and he was just like, it's unacceptable. I'm not just like, yo, energy transfer, y'all need to get y'all shit together. Like, y'all suck, yo.
And like, I've been a lot of places. Lala's been to LA. Nothing in the world compares to that North Jersey, New York traffic. I don't care. I've been mad places. Even we drove into the city to go dress shopping. Yo, especially where MetLife Center is, that is super duper crazy up there. And you have all these people coming out. It's basically where the turnpike meets the parkway. Then you have people trying to get into the city through the tunnel or the bridge. Like, that is a crazy cluster. Anytime anything is up there.
Yeah.
I went to Rutgers.
I couldn't even imagine, like...
I think I went to Rutgers or... I can't remember what college up there is. The graduation was up there. Girl, it was like a nightmare. It was crazy.
Yo, you ever been on the train when a hockey game is done?
Yes. Me and Austin went on the train one time. Yes.
I got stuck on the train once, and it was the Devils and the Ranger fans. And then these two dudes started fighting. I was like, yo, these hockey fans are lit.
Yes. If they lose, they be mad. Like the hockey games, and if you're in Jersey, like if it's like a Yankees game, like the baseball game, girl, the worst. They be drunk, they be fighting, they be like, like
World Series game with the Mets and the Yankees, hot mess.
A hot mess, yes.
Damn, Rockland County. But some people gotta like take the train every day. Like I couldn't even imagine. And it's like nothing against public transportation. I can't like rock with it anymore. I mean, I do it if I have to, but I'd rather just drive hours. Yeah. I paid $40 for parking last night. I'm like, I'd rather just pay the $40. I know a lot of people was like, oh, you know, hop on a train. They're going every 10 minutes. You'll save money. Why am I getting stuck there till like 4 a.m? It's not worth it. Just pay the $40.
Yeah, just pay the part.
But yeah, so I watched a little bit of Love and Hip Hop New York, like maybe a good 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And what I saw was already a hot mess. How it started off with Carly and Jock, who used to date, and now Carly's engaged. I forgot new dude's name. He just came out of nowhere, which Jock actually said. He had like the morning show, I think in Atlanta. And he was like, I'm reading the comments, and someone was like, where did this guy come from? Like, he kind of came out of nowhere. I'm like, yeah, right. But then she's like talking about the engagement party, and then she's like, I'm going to give you an invitation to come to like the engagement party. And I'm just like, I gotta ask, you know, is this? Like, you know, you're getting married, so you're about to have all these wedding events and everything like that. Is it even appropriate to invite an ex to like any of these activities?
That they was straight. They was doing that for TV and the check, because nobody in their right mind would invite their ex, especially as public as Carly and Young Jock were. And I know Young Jock, I guess, allegedly he's been with this girl that's like, you know, the lawyer trying to be a judge. Shout out to her, get your coin. But I would not. Like, I'm not inviting nobody. You just don't want that bad juju, right? I don't care what anybody says. Some people still can be cool with their exes depending on the length of time or whatever. 99.999% normally it's not like that. And even so, if you are cool, it's normally that little tinge of somebody still likes each other for some reason or one another. So I wouldn't be inviting no exes. Why would you trying to, you know, you moving forward? Why are you bringing your past to your future?
Right? Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to invite an ex to my wedding just because I would feel like they would try some, you know, Dwayne and Whitley type shit from different world and interrupt the wedding. I'm like, I don't need no TV type moments on my day. Like, nah, man. You come out of left field talking about something. I still have feelings for you. I still love you. Like, nah.
Oh no, we don't got time for that.
That was so strange. And then his new chick, what's her name? Kendra, the new lawyer lady. Yeah. Which I feel like she's good for him because it seems like she made him level up. Mm-hmm. Like, he even said that. And they, like, bought a house together. They had businesses together. I was like, oh, this is serious. But she was, like, really into, like, going. She was like, oh, like, I found this invitation from your ex. She was like, let's go. I'm like, why is she so pumped up to go? Even he was skeptical. Like, why she want to go so much? Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's a little weird.
The thing is, being a new chick, and me and my friends have talked about this before, you always scope what the old chick looks like, and especially, like, if you shitting on her, you definitely want to be seen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she might be Michelle, but you Beyonce. I feel like that's what his girlfriend was getting at. Like, no, let the world know. Let us, like, everybody see that me and you are happy and that, you basically upgraded your life. But, Carly Red, this is such a side note, y'all. But y'all know how I feel about the hair and makeup on Love and Hip Hop. And somebody needs to color match her foundation because she be 50 Shades of Brown. I'm like,
Carly?
I'm like, what is going on? Today you are like an NC 25 and tomorrow you're an NC 45. Like, what is going on with this makeup?
I haven't even noticed.
Girl, it was noticeable today. And then she was like very yellow and like highlighted and contoured in one frame, and then she was very bronzy in another. I was like, the makeup.
Damn.
Who child, the makeup.
Maybe that's like what the actors were talking about on Twitter, how in Hollywood they don't have, people on set that know how to do Black women's hair.
Yes.
And a lot of them get these jacked up wigs. They have to like do their hair themselves. I'm like, maybe they don't have people on set that know how to do, our type of skin tone or something. I don't know. Or maybe they don't even have a budget for people and she's doing it herself.
Yeah, because like the scene where she was like on the table getting the ultrasound, she was one color. Then when she was in...
I didn't even notice.
And then when she was in the radio station with Jock, she was another color. I just like, it was a lot. It was a lot going on. It was a lot. And then they pushed the foundation up into the lace and the hairline. And then the baby hairs don't be looking like... It was a whole lot for me tonight.
Like you said, 50 Shades of Brown.
Yeah, I was like, there's a lot going on, Carly. You're confusing me. Eyebrows was painted, like pencil. Like, her line started up here. I was like...
Maybe because I'm eating and doing other stuff, like I need to really focus and just watch the show. Like now, because I didn't even get a chance to finish it, now I'm going to go back, rewind, and watch the whole doctor scene over again.
Listen, it was just a whole lot. And the thing is, I watch it on the big TV, so it's like super HD. So when they zoom in, I just be like, whoo, child, the lace front.
I gotta watch it on my big TV. All right.
Yes. Like you watching on I don't have like a super crazy big TV up here, but if you have anything like above a 40-inch, and you know how the HD, the high def, they be like in your pores. She be doing a whole lot with a little bit. I was like, wow.
Damn. See, I don't even want to talk about people's brows because I went through a whole brow phase for years. In high school, I used to shave them shits with a regular ass, thing that you shave your armpits with. And then my parents, I remember saying, what did you do? They were like, you had the best eyebrows. Like, they're naturally thick. Like, everyone in my family has naturally thick eyebrows. And I was like, I don't want these thick brows. The girls then would have, like, the thin brows, and then you fill it in with the pencil, and you do the lip gloss on your lips, and you do the liner. Like, that was just the look.
Liner?
So, I didn't know how to do eyebrows, so I'm just like, I'm just going to take the damn shaver, and I'm just going to shave my own eyebrows. Fuck them up. One would be thinner than the other. One was, like, doing a, like, I don't even know what that is, like a check type shit. Like, I look back at so many photos and I was like, damn, you look pretty, but your eyebrows fuck up the whole damn photo. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. And just up until even in LA, I still had eyebrow issues because I look back at those photos and I was like, damn, my eyebrows look a little weird then. I stopped drawing them in, but I was still fucking with like the long shaver thing. Like I just had issues. And now I'm just like, you know what? Let me not do anything and see what happens. And then when I used to go to the nail salon to get my nails done, this annoying ass lady used to always be like, oh, you want your eyebrows done and stuff? And I'm like, no. Like every time I would tell her, I'm like, I'm trying to get them to grow them back. And she would annoy the shit out of me every 2 weeks. Eyebrows done. And I'm like, what did I just tell you to? I'm like, no. I'm trying to get them to grow back.
They'll pressure you.
Yeah, so now, look, guys, I don't touch them anymore.
They look real good, Lala.
Thank you. So these are the natural eyebrows, the thick ones that my family's like, we all have. Leave them alone. Really? I did not appreciate these for like years, and now I'm just like, you know what? I don't need to fill it in. Like, why do people shave their eyebrows just to fill it back in? I was a lost soul.
Yeah, no, totally.
And then you go and hug people. That's the worst too. Or you lay on someone's pillow, and then you got a little eyebrow, the black stuff on there. And my ex was like the biggest ass with this. I remember when I would go to his house. I would go to his house and he used to hate that shit. And he would just literally go to my face and just be like, I'm like, he would just wipe the shit off. And then point and like laugh at me. And I was like, why would you do that? He's like, why do you do that shit? Like, oh man. But yeah, so I'm not gonna even crack about her eyebrows. So yeah, I'll do that alone.
No, that's fine. I always joke, but I just be wanting better for the hair and makeup on Love and Hip Hop, because especially like somebody like Carly Red, I would hope she got a little bit of coin from doing the show. And
she should have to do like 25 seasons of Love and Hip Hop.
Yo, she's an OG for real. Like she's a vet.
She's probably not getting paid as much as Rashida and Kurt, because I heard they're like the high bankrollers in the show, or like a Stevie J. But she better be in like that second tier, you know?
No,
not like the bottom level, like the newbies, but she been on there for a minute. Hey, Only J Raw. But yeah, they all need to get tips from Brooke Valentine. Like Brooke, in my opinion, from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Yes.
She be honest, she has the best hair. And I don't know if that's a wig or a weave, but it looks damn good. Whatever she does.
She got. They all need
leave out. Yeah.
Give them the Brooke. Give them the whole zhuzh. Because some of them, I just be like, Lord have mercy. Like, and I know it's hard. It really is hard, because sometimes like skin tones or whatever it may be, it's hard to match it up. But these people are on TV. They have been on TV for several seasons. Like, it's just a lot. Y'all know, right? Me and Lala have this thing. We don't be trying to talk about the moms. But did y'all peep Mama D today with the bikini?
See, I didn't watch that part. That was towards the end or something?
Wow. I was like... So
she was in a bikini?
Yeah. So Mama D and Bambi's mom are going head to head. Mama D ain't shit, though, because when Mama D told her to meet her at the Motel 6, and then Bambi's mom was like, why are we meeting here? And Mama D handed her the room card, like, this where you staying from now on? I was like,
Oh, that was last week, right?
I thought that was this week, or was that last week?
I know last week her and the other mom was talking, and she was just like, yeah, like, gave her the key. Oh. And then this week, I saw a scene where Bambi's, like, mom called her up and was like, Mama D kicked me out the palace and is making me stay in this motel.
Maybe I'm confusing them because they come on back to back when I finally watched them. But when when Mama D got up in that bikini, I was like, why don't Scrappy be telling his mom, like, Mom, hang it up, like the one piece, the see-through, the netted, the bikinis, like, Mom, it's okay, you beautiful, you a queen. We love you, but you, like, I wouldn't be having my mom on TV looking like that. I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
Like, and I like Mama D. She crazy. Like, she brings the flavor to the show, but.
Shut the fuck up. No, not you. Sorry. Not you, Candace. I was reading. Are you kidding me, Olivia? Are you kidding me? He's on Raw tonight, but he couldn't come to WrestleMania last night? Are you kidding me? I am am appalled. I saw that comment, and I was like, wait, what?
No,
oh, hell no. I'm writing him a long letter.
That is funny.
Oh, I can't wait now. I gotta watch wrestling tonight. I was gonna try to go to bed early. Now I gotta stay up and I gotta watch wrestling. I'll be damned. I'm sure you heard of The Undertaker, right?
Oh, yeah. When I was younger, I used to watch wrestling. I don't watch it as of recent.
Yeah.
But I don't know all the characters from, like, back in the day.
He's been to, like, almost every single one since he debuted back in the day. He only missed, like, a couple. And then he missed... Oh, he interrupted him? Why did he interrupt him yesterday? John Cena interrupted Elias last night, but... Wow. And you know what's crazy? I'm sorry. I just took it to wrestling because of the comment. But like I said, I've been stalking a bunch of like wrestling pages for the past 2 weeks. That's just what I do. And then I saw something. I think Booby Trap sent it to me and was like, "Oh, the Undertaker was spotted in New Jersey." So I was like, "Oh, he's gonna come out, yay!" And then the show came and it happened, and he never came out. So I was just like, "If you're local, like, what the hell?" But he is local because Raw and SmackDown are at the Barclays Center for tonight and tomorrow because they've been in New York for like the past couple weeks. So I'm like, really? You missed the biggest show, but you come out on Raw? Sorry.
Not you.
She said her husband didn't care. He must not be a legit wrestling fan then. I'm like, how you not care?
Yeah, no, Undertaker is a big deal, man.
My insides was like... But yeah, what was I talking about? Someone said they think Mama D got work done. I think she admitted to that. She did get stuff done, right? Her body?
I think you're right. I think she did, but I'm not sure what she got done because she was always kind of on the thinner side. Like she was never like kind of overweight, so I don't think it was. I don't think it was liposuction, and I'm not trying to be shady, but her boobs ain't that nice to say that she has had a boob job. So I don't know.
Maybe she got a lift.
Oh, maybe
because they start drooping at a certain age.
She got like a fat transfer.
Look at them. Y'all like teasing me. I come in a room like, I should just make this my studio. I come where I have nice light, but there's no TV in here. So I'm just like... But yeah, and then what about Scrap's baby mama, Tiara? I knew she wanted him. I knew it. She admitted to what's the girl?
Because she's thirsty.
You said that last week.
She is thirsty.
She was like, "Oh, he was looking good with the curls." She was like, "Yes, I want my baby daddy back." And I was like, "I knew it." Like, I'm just waiting for this season where her and Moniece get into it, because Moniece is with Scrap now, which I feel like is storyline.
Yeah,
but
even the way
I'm just like, really
talk about his mom. Introduced them over the phone, and I was talking to Awesome, and he said it's just something different about her because we can sit on the phone and talk for hours. If you met while you was locked down, what else could you do? Like, of course you like her. That's passing the time. That's all you can do is talk on the phone for hours. I was like, it's Scrap to get out of here. Talking about we connected. Of course, like that was the person that was keeping you entertained while you was in jail. Come on.
And then his mom was like, "Oh, I like Tiara," or how she said, like something because Tiara that's like the child or whatever. She's like the grandma, so that's like the mother of her grandbaby. So I guess she just has to like her. But she was like, "Oh, Moniece is the woman for him." I'm like, really? That soon?
Yeah.
You're thinking that?
Yeah. He's got a lot going on. I don't understand. Like, the mom.
Wait, Tiara slapped who?
She slapped Scrap on the end of the show this week. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta finish watching.
Yeah, because she wanted to know because she was throwing the pootie tang at him so much, and he was like throwing it back basically, and he was like, "I don't want it," and she was like, "Well, who are you sleeping with?" And she was like, "Are you sleeping with her And yeah, they got into like a physical altercation. But see, I need them to start editing better because you could tell that it was staged because she looked in the camera, she started laughing. She wasn't even mad. You can tell, like,
come on, man, you gotta act better than that.
Better than that. I was like, why are you laughing like that?
See, because it's only like her second time being on second season. But she needs more.
She was aggravating me too because I'm gonna need her to maybe get a stylist or one of them Fashion Nova deals where they send you the outfits to be worn on Love and Hip Hop because she had a patent leather red cap with like a crimson like red dress with their black and red ones and none of the reds matched. I was like, you got a whole lot of reds going on. Like, which red are we going with? Because like,
she said which red?
Because like the hat don't match.
Pick a red, please.
Yeah, the shoes don't match the dress. Like we just got a whole lot of reds going on. But hey,
wow,
Sierra, I got you, girl.
I think it's crazy how she act like she was so in love with Scrap, but she, just like his mom pointed out, she legit up and had a whole nother marriage, already divorced, and had a whole other kid.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you moved on. So, but now that your marriage failed, obviously, and now you want old baby daddy back, and then now she's gonna get mad because she feels rejected. But he moved on like you had moved on, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna be a whole hot ass mess. And does anyone know Carly's age? I feel like we've talked about this before on last season. Because she's talking about babies, and I'm just like, I mean, I get it. Like, she wants to squeeze out another baby. She's doing IVF treatments when they show her the doctor.
Carly gotta be as old as, like, Faith, Stevie J, Mimi. She gotta be whatever their age is.
Right.
I'm pretty sure Stevie J is, like, in his late 40s. And that's not even shading him. I think he's, like, Diddy's age. Like, he's, like, 47, 48, knocking on 50. Like, they're...
Stevie J?
Yeah.
So you think Carly Red's almost 50?
I'm almost positive. She might be a little younger than them.
Damn, Stevie J 47.
Yeah.
Okay.
Diddy, I think, is either like 48 or 49.
All right, now this is real suspect right here. Okay, you Google Stevie J age, like any celebrity, it pops up. It's like 47 years. Boom, got his birthday, right? Google Carly Red age, and it doesn't just pop up.
Yeah.
It's like Red's birthday is April 15th. Her age is debated. Her year of birth is estimated between 1978 and 1981.
Yeah. So
no one knows her age?
So she's like, if she's not, maybe saying late 40s was a stretch. She's in her 40s. She might be like 41, 42.
Mm-hmm. Then it says in 2012, she stated that she's in her 20s. Bullshit. No. But would not reveal any exact details and said, I never tell my age. Nah, she's definitely older than us.
She's definitely older than us. And I saw the meme that you put up there. She had been saying her daughter was a teenager. Now, how many years do you get to be a teenager? 8?
Trying not to reveal her age.
Yeah, like 7?
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, she's doing a lot.
Wow. Now she says she's running out of time, so she wants to freeze her eggs. I was actually reading about the whole freezing the eggs thing, and they recommend that you do that when you're young, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Like in your 20s. I was like, damn, let me find out I missed my window of opportunity.
No, they can still do it, though. Like, they can do it. They can do it. It's just that the more mature your eggs are, is the more that the, like, health risk, right? So, like, that's when, like, it's higher for, like, the Down syndrome. But your eggs are your eggs, even though they get older. It is what it is.
But it seems like the doctor, if he's a real doctor, again, because I'm always thinking reality shows, he could have just been, an actor playing a doctor. You never know with these shows.
If anybody had any issues with down there, they don't do them ultrasounds that quick. He was doing it too quick. I'm like...
He made it seem like everything was, like, intact and good and that she could basically start the IVF treatment. So I was like, oh, damn, okay. I mean, she said she wants a boy with her fiance.
Yeah.
So good for them, I guess. I'm rooting for her, but I have to see it to believe it. I just feel like the wedding's not happening.
Yeah.
Like, something always happens with Carly. She gets engaged, and then it just doesn't go through. So, we'll see.
I honestly thought he was going to break it off when she invited Jack to the thing. Like, I was like, here she go, messing up her engagement again.
Did they show him the fiance?
They did. They had showed him, was it the first or second episode?
Oh, I forgot.
They were in the kitchen and she had that red Fashion Nova lingerie set on. Yeah.
She was in Babs? What role did she have? When they were like trying out, auditioning? I don't remember her in Babs.
Yeah.
But did you have anything else for Love and Hip Hop?
No, I'm happy. If you guys saw, I think that it was good. I think it was a good build-up of a storyline, but I was very perplexed why Scrappy and Bambi didn't have their own house and he ended up buying Bambi a house. I was like, praise God.
They got a house now.
Yeah, I was like, they too grown to not have no house. Like, come on.
Because I saw people I didn't watch that part, but I was looking at tweets and people was just like going in like, nah, he didn't get that house. They renting it. And I'm like, what? I was like, yo.
Big house. Yeah, it was a big house.
That's just like with Joe Budden last season. They were trying to like play him saying, oh, he's renting that for the show. That's not his home. I guess you know why? I feel like Stevie J and Jocelyn kind of messed it up for everyone because they were like playing pretend. They lied about their marriage. They made it seem like they bought this house and moved in together, and obviously that wasn't their house. It was just for the show. So now I think people are getting onto this reality stars thinking like, you ain't slick. That's not your apartment. That's Airbnb. Or that's not your house. You're just renting it for the show. Yeah. So who knows?
But Joe Budden, he'd been in that house that he was in that house before he met Sin. Like, Joe had been, like, if you follow Joe, like, he had been in that house for a long time. And, I mean, he could be renting, but the type of house that Joe Budden has in New Jersey, see, now, this is the difference. Like, people that aren't from the Northeast don't realize, like, if he rented that type of house, the rent would be, like, $7,000.
Crazy, not worth it.
The mortgage is probably like $5,000. The rent would be like $7,000, $10,000.
Yeah.
There's
no point in renting a home.
He lives over there by what's that town, Lala, that Whitney used to live in? Like where all like the rich people live in Jersey. I can't.
Not Alpine, right?
No, where Alpine is another rich area, but where does Rev Run live? I can't think of what neighborhood.
Saddlebrook. Okay.
Yes, that's the area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of Alpine. Like Little Kim, I think, used to have a house in Alpine. Diddy used to have a house in Alpine. Mary J. Blige is somewhere in North Jersey, but I think she's trying to sell her house. Then you got like Fabulous. No, he's somewhere else in North Jersey.
No,
Ja Rule is in North Jersey.
Over there, not
No, is it Inglewood?
It's over Paramus. Where
somewhere over there, right?
Area. Edgewater,
yeah. And Ja Rule's in North Jersey too. But why we're talking about Scrappy? He said the funniest thing, like he not trying to have sex with Bambi because she was like, "Oh, you trying to get a crackin'?" Whatever she said, and he was like, "Nah, man, like I don't want to hit my baby's head." I was like, "What?
Why do people think that happens? The baby gotta be almost coming out real low for you to hit the baby's head. Like,
I'm like, what? Yeah, like, do guys really believe that?
They be thinking that.
I cannot, Did you watch Hustle and Soul, the season 3 premiere?
I didn't see it, but I wanted to hear it, so you can spoil it for me, but I didn't get a chance to watch it.
I feel like there's not even that much to talk about. So it looks like, and I might be judging too soon, but it looks like this season won't be as good as last season. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to miss Candace, even though she was always getting her ass beat and not defending herself. But I liked her personality. And then I'm going to miss the other chick. I forgot her name. But she was cool, too. The host, Candace's friend.
Yeah. Yep.
It looks like she's not in this season either. And then they kind of don't really talk about them. But then at the end of last season, if you guys watch Hustle and Soul season 2, remember Candace, that girl, and John all met together? Yeah. They were like the 3 like fired ones. Yeah. And they act like they were going to do something, like maybe try to create another type of pink teacup. But it's like, I'm like, what happened to that? They kind of just like, left the storyline last season. But even though John, fought Lawrence and they had the little beef, he's back, but not working at the Pink Teacup in Miami. But they still have him on the show. So it seems like he's hiding something from Cola. I guess there's still someone involved. They had like an open relationship last season. And he has this secret, which I think is just he has another woman. So I don't know. But that's what happens when you have an open relationship.
How do you have another woman? Like, it's just like, okay, that's what y'all do.
But that's what that is, right? I guess you date anyone you want.
Stay who you want.
I don't know. And then, Anna and Lauren seem like they're married. She posted that. So I reposted and said, congratulations. And a lot of people are thinking she's pregnant. She didn't announce anything about that. But she has, noticeably gained a little weight. And then she actually, because she follows my blog, so she was in my comments, and someone was like, Anna looks different. And then she just responded, like, I gained weight. Like, yeah. So, like, leave me alone. Yeah. She didn't say leave me alone, but I'm sure that's probably what she's thinking. Like, I gained weight, leave me alone.
My happy weight.
Right? There's this new stripper chick. I can't think of her name, but she seems like she's going to be a problem. Like, I always say this. Like, I feel like, I'm not saying all strippers, but most strippers can throw hands. So she just looks like she's with the shits. She's already starting drama and twerking. And they had this, like, brunch thing for, like, girls and stuff.
Yeah.
And it turned a little ratchet. Lawrence was not feeling it. They were, like, dancing and twerking on each other. And he was looking around like, what in the world? So I'm just like, I was reading the social media reactions, and someone was like, trashy, the reason Black businesses hardly get the support needed, ghetto shit like this. I was like, but like, people might not take them seriously if they see stuff like that, even though it looks like they were just trying to have some fun.
And then trust and believe, they're not in full-blown open business when they're filming like that. It's staged. They people have the right consent. They have sign consent to say that they can be filmed and all that kind of stuff. But I hear the point, but it's like they know what they're doing. They doing it.
I feel like they're also doing that for the show. Like, you just can't show them cooking and customers eating, because then you're not going to have a reality show. No one wants to just see that. You got to spice it up and you got to turn it up. So
yes.
I also feel like that's why that stripper chick's there, because she's going to definitely bring a lot of drama. Like, I think they jump Cola or something later on this season. It's like something or soon. Something happens with Cola. And because Cola brought in a couple of her friends, and it seems like her friends and the chicks that Anna hired, the new chicks, they're going to clash. Like, they're already, like, not getting along, two of them. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, nothing else is really going on. I was just curious if Lawrence ever got that Michelin star he kept talking about. That's like, he was like gun-ho about that. Like, yeah. And I'm just like, now it's the whole, remember that's all we kept hearing about before? Now he keeps talking about, oh, where's the food critic? The food critic's here. Y'all can't be acting like that, the food critic. So now it's all about the food critic coming to the Miami spot. But I want to go there and visit for myself.
Yeah, definitely.
I think they're opening up one in Atlanta. So
that's a good location for them. Because they did something like that. Because when they shut down Gladys Knight Chicken and Waffles, I was devastated. I was like, oh, man. Were we supposed to get our...
Wait, Gladys Knight?
Yeah, Gladys Knight had a chicken and waffles place in Atlanta. And,
what?
Like, the word on the street is that it just would never pass, like, the health inspections. Like, the... And
you Gladys Knight. That's not good.
I know. It was like a big thing in the news. Like, Gladys Knight's Chickens and Waffles got, like... shut down.
Wow.
But the food was good. I mean, it might have been a little dingy, but...
yeah. But Atlanta's the South. You would think that they would have a bunch of soul food places like that.
Yeah. It's interesting because it's like I won't call them the hood spots, but like the more mom and pop shops. And then like, it's not like a cool spot like this, like kind of trendy that you would want to go to. Like Pink Teacup. Pink Teacup is amazing. Like, it's got like a vibe to it. I know Candy has the old lady gang? That's like
she has one. I was supposed to go there last time I went to Atlanta, and I didn't have enough time. I went to K. Michelle's Puff and Pedals instead. And they also have really good food. And it's like a super cute, like little spot. Yeah. And did she open up the second place yet? or something was supposed to happen. They have an upstairs. I think she was talking about turning that into a hookah bar or expanding it. Something. I'm not even sure if that happened yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, her spot's cute and it's cool to visit. That's what Candace said. Yeah, it closed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a little embarrassing though. Like, you are Gladys Knight and your restaurant's not passing health inspections?
Yeah.
Like, nah. Wasn't she... Gladys Knight was... Oh, she was on The Masked Singer. She was the Bumblebee.
I didn't watch that show.
That show, oh God, when I first saw it, I was like, I'm not getting caught up in this dumbass show. But then it's like, once you start watching it, then you want to know all the celebrities. So then you're like, damn, now I have to watch week after week to see the reveals. I mean, it's easy. You could look on social media and be like, all right, this was this person. But like, I just wanted to see for myself. She didn't win the show. T-Pain won. He was like the one-eyed monster. Yeah. But I think she came in third. But yeah, she was good on that show.
Oh, Gladys can sing. She can sing, honey.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Didn't we want to talk about This Is Us, too?
Girl, This Is Us is stressing me out. I'm telling you. And I be on the couch, like, sobbing, like, I be sobbing. I be like, wait, no. Tears.
Wait, does Austin watch it with you, or do you watch it by yourself?
So he watches it sometimes with me.
Okay.
He watches it enough to keep up with the storyline, but, like, he's not, like, I got to watch it every week, because I be needing to know what's going on with Beth and Randall. I be needing to know. I can't have them breaking up. And, like, the season finale was really good. But Beth's cousin that dates, what's his name?
Kevin.
She works my nerves. She really, like...
Zoe?
Oh, my God. And I respect it. Don't come for me and be like, oh, well, she can't... If she don't have kids, she don't have to have kids. I get it. I get that. But her, like, the way she go about stuff, I just be like, girl, Jesus.
And if y'all not caught up, there's about to be spoilers, okay? No, we're about to spoil it. I gotta talk about these flash forwards, though. Because my mind was blown with the flash forwards.
Mad stuff was going on. And you had to, like, catch a lot of things, like a whole bunch of stuff. Like, the first thing, like, we've seen this maybe like 4 or 5 episodes ago when they introduced older Tessa and Randall, like older Randall. And I can't reference what that episode was about when they introduced her. Was it the one where she came out? So, you know, the one daughter is Randall's one daughter. Identifies as being lesbian, and I think it might have been that episode. But the first thing that I caught in the fast forwards was when what's the bigger guy that's married to the sister? What's his name?
Toby.
When Toby was like, he said something to allude to that him and the sister aren't together no more. I was like, no.
I know what you're talking about. When I told you, okay, usually I multitask for like these little reality shows, but with This Is Us, I'm on the couch, I'm focused. Like, I'm not blogging, I'm not checking my phone, I'm not checking text messages, I'm focused, I'm paying attention. He definitely went to the house and he was like, oh, Kevin has a nice home. And I was like, you've never been to Kevin's house.
He just said something like, Kevin's house is real big. And
something like that. Yeah. Huge. I was like, he's never been to Kevin's house. And then he talked to his son, like little Jack, who's a baby in ICU now. So I'm like, all right, good. The baby lives because now he's going to be like more grown up. And then he's like, they're on their way or something. And I'm like, they're on their way. Because they haven't shown Kate in the future yet. So I was like, is Kate dead? I was like, what's going on with Kate? But when he said they're on the way, I'm like, maybe he means his son and Kate. But there was another time when they showed him depressed in the bed. He didn't have his wedding ring on. So I don't think him and Kate make it in the future.
And you know what? I think that, and this is just me. This is the gospel by me. I think Kate ends up getting like bypass surgery and gets all types of fine in the future. I think that it would almost be a little cliche if she got skinny and left him. Like, you know what I mean? Because he loved her, like when she was
damn. Yeah.
But I keep saying, like, I think I said it to Austin one time. I was like, she's not going to be big like this in the show forever. Like, I just don't see it. Like, I see that she'll always have a role because currently, right, in whatever this present tense that we're looking at it in, that storyline will go on. But if they get a skinny Kate for the future, I'm like, oh, man.
Because they must be like, what, in their 50s? In the flash forwards?
Yeah.
And then Rebecca is like old as shit. She got to be like in her 70s or 80s.
I think they're probably in their 60s and she's probably in her late 80s in those families. Damn. Yeah, because you remember she had the triplets when she was like mid-30s. So let's say she was like 30.
Oh, mid-30s?
Yeah, they referenced it because she didn't want to have kids when they first got married.
Right.
So when they went on the road trip, girl, this is my show. When they went on the road trip to Los Angeles, they were in their mid-20s already then. And that's when they first met. So they first met when they were in their mid-20s and they dated for a while. And then they were married for a while before she even had kids. So it makes me feel like she had her kids. Like,
she's probably in her 90s then.
She might be. She probably is in her late 80s. Yeah.
Just seeing her laid up in the bed.
It was scary.
Like, first you don't even know whose house that is, right? So first you see Beth in there with the coffee maker. And I'm like, oh, it's Beth's house. And I'm like, oh, God, I hope her and Randall are still together. Yeah. And I hope that's just not her home. Then they make it. They're still together. He's like, hey, baby. I'm like,
yes, I know. I'm like, so happy. Randall and Beth.
So then I was like, oh, that's their home. I was like, they have a nice place. But then we find out it's Kevin's house. And then Rebecca obviously then is staying with Kevin. And she has her own room in the bed. And she's really old. She has either dementia or Alzheimer's. Because Randall goes and he has to remind her. He's like, hi, Mom. It's Randall, your son. I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah. She lost her memory. And then, mind you, there's no Miguel. I feel like Miguel's dead. Yep. So, usually the men go first. So he probably died already. And then they look over, and then it's Nikki, the uncle. And I'm looking good.
Girl, they got with Nikki after Miguel died.
Let me tell you what my coworker said, because we have little This Is Us discussions at work. And this guy that sits next to me, he's always like, oh boy, here we go. His wife watches, and he doesn't. He's like, I don't know what this show is, but it's always having my wife crying, and I don't like it. I was like, watch it with her. Help her. But yeah, my coworker made a good point. She was like, since Rebecca either has dementia or Alzheimer's, she might be thinking that Nikki is Jack. And maybe he's just playing the role and being nice and sitting there. And I'm like, that would make sense.
Okay, coworker.
You know how people... Okay. Yeah, because she's like losing her memory or lost it, and maybe she forgot Jack died. And because they're brothers, he's just filling that void, letting her think that he's Jack. Yeah. That could be that too. And then obviously he stayed close with the family this whole time. So I'm like, oh, okay, he's close by. Nikki's still there. Yeah. That was cool. What was the other thing? Someone noticed something with the coffee maker. So they're thinking Zoe might still be around in Kevin's life, because before they break up, because she's like, choose kids over me, you want kids, and I'm never going to change my mind and stuff. And then they like are packing, she's moving out. She was showing him something with the coffee maker. Do you remember that scene? Yeah. And she's like, try this, the coffee is good. And it looks like at the end when the flash forward in Kevin's house, Beth is playing with like the coffee maker. I don't know. I think we looked too much into it. And my coworker was like, did you peep the coffee maker? That's Zoe's coffee maker in the future. She's with Kevin. But then I came back to my coworker and I was like, because the little boy that ran through the house and was like, remember Randall was like, hey, bud. And he was like, oh, hi, Uncle Randall. And we find out Kevin has a kid in the future, a son. Yep. He doesn't look mixed, though. I would think if it's Zoe and Kevin, the writers would do, a better job at making like a biracial kid. He just looks straight up white. Well, so I'm thinking,
was like, oh my God, he must have got back with Sophie because the baby.
Yeah, or maybe he adopted.
Maybe.
I was thinking Sophie because it seemed like she still had a little bit of feelings for him. Did you see that?
Yep.
When he sent her the tickets and she was like in the bed on her laptop, I was like, you still love him. Come on.
Absolutely.
Yeah. She up and engaged, trying to move on, but that'll be a trip if he gets her back in the future.
Yes, totally.
Everyone's like, who's the baby mama? Who's Kevin's baby mama?
You're right, because I was saying the same thing. I was like, that baby is not mixed. That baby is...
Yeah, I don't think it's Zoe's.
Mm-mm.
And then they haven't shown Deja in the future yet, and they haven't showed Randall's youngest daughter.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's still a lot of show. I guess maybe they'll save a little bit for season 4. So, I can't wait.
I need Deja to make it, though. If they make Deja, like relapse, not relapse, but, like, go down a wrong path. I love Deja's character. I was just telling Awesomeness. I was like, I think my favorite storyline now is Deja's. Like, it's like
she's smart
storyline that I really like. But when she took him out there to that house, my heart was breaking in a million little pieces. So Deja is their adopted daughter, and she went from like foster home to foster home. And she was talking about how the one house she lived in, the people didn't feed them. And
that was such a messed up story. Yeah.
Girl, and he was just she was telling him, like, you need to be thankful whatever's going on with you and Beth. Like, y'all are very lucky. She, like, gave him this whole speech. Like, you hit the lottery twice. A family that loved you picked you up from being adopted, and you met the most perfect woman for you. And I was just like...
saying you won the lottery.
Deja, yes, honey. Get him together.
She did a Randall to Randall.
Yeah.
She got him all the way together.
He's selfish. I'd be like, Randall, come on.
He is, but then usually I'm always like on Beth's side. I mean, I love them together, so I shouldn't even say sides. But he's been a little selfish, you know. Like, she finally found something that makes her happy. I'm like, be a little more understanding. Like, she supported you when you were running, so support her dance dream. But, honey, when she said that whole, when am I supposed to find the time between which anxiety attack? I was like, oh!
She collected his whole life. She was like, here you go. And she threw him away. I was like,
he was like, she turned around and walked out the bedroom door. She's like, where are you going? He was like, back to Philly because I do not want to be in this house with you. I was like, oh no.
I know. I thought it was hitting the fan. I did. I was like, oh no. Stop. But it be like that. It does be like that sometimes. Like, you could love... The person that loves you the most has the most ammunition to be able to do that stuff to you.
And they know how to hurt you, too.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. She wasn't fighting fair, though. I was like, not the anxiety attacks. I was like, no, Beth, no.
She was going in.
Do you remember what season was that? The first season when they showed him on the floor? He was like freaking out. And I think Kevin had to come.
Yeah, I think he was like, what did he do? He was like worked on Wall Street or something like that.
Yeah. He was, but him without Beth, like they said, they wouldn't, they work better together. But he would be a whole mental case. Oh, if that woman loves him. Rando would be worse than depressed Toby. Like, he would be a straight-up mental case without Beth.
You are lying.
So, he needs that woman in his life, So, but I was so happy when they showed the whole Beth and Randall when they went on their first date. Yep. And they were at that restaurant, and that white waiter was like, oh, we need you, to write the check already. He's like, how am I supposed to know how much we're going to pay for the food? I was like, and then Beth was like, we're leaving.
She was like, did anybody else have to pay for their food before they ate? I was like, girl.
Yes. Exactly. I was like, that's my Beth. Yep.
But then once again, she was extra as a young kid. She was like, you're too much. This is too much. I was like, girl, don't block your blessing, honey, because you all in college thinking that you need a simple life. Let him treat you the way you deserve to be treated, queen.
He was spilling like a lot of heavy shit on the first date. Like, come on, the first date, you're not talking about parents and your dad dying and I was adopted. I was dropped off at the fire station. It's like, whoa. Listen. This is a lot. And we're just eating dinner together for the first time.
Exactly.
Throw it at me in pieces. But I mean, I can appreciate them though. Like him, he was being open and and really liked her. Oh, damn, the countdown. But they're too cute.
Yeah. I'm ready for next season. I can't wait. I love This Is Us.
Yeah.
That's my jam.
But we got to talk about Married at First Sight. The finale's tomorrow, so I guess we'll save that in the Decision Day thoughts.
Yeah.
Next Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So join us next Monday, guys, for the reality recap.
Monday.